Hello? What's this? Pick off engineers? What does that mean? Is anybody here? Can anyone hear me? Am I live? Are we live? Oh, for goodness sake, it's done this again. It keeps doing this to me whenever I click resume. That's just not right. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Yeah, there's something wrong. Every time I do that now, it takes me back into this zone where I've got the wrong face. And yeah, it's quite frightening. I've got the wrong face. My face, my beautiful face, goes missing. Yeah, here we go. Okay, well at least when I click on that load thing, it works okay. Otherwise, it'd be terribly sad. Who do we have? We've got this guy again. And we've got this Asari chick. What's going on? Where the chuff am I?
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
What's up on the roof? Nothing. I'm lost. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've been through here, I think. Could have gone up this ladder and shot everybody from above. That would have been good, actually. That would have been really good. You could have just pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Seems to be in here. It's pod data, or whatever that means. Bypass. Okay, this is something new. Okay, maybe not. I don't know what that was. Don't know what that was. There's going to be more people to kill here, I think. Bit of XP. Is there no like wee mini games anymore? I was going to get Prime up, get the football up here. Oh dear, what's going on here? These Protheans. Protheans fighting against collectors. Who are these guys?
Victor, feel the bunker. Acknowledged.
They sealed the bulkheads at least.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
For goodness sake, it's logged me out here.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received
That's so
on Zeros,
frustrating.
It lets you see the images as a Prothean would, and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Okay. Find the remaining pod data. Gonna get another random cutscene, are we? There's gonna be people to kill here, I think.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Goodness sake.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Have I been here before? There's absolutely no loot in this place. I think I was here. We were getting shot at, yes. Yes, we were getting shot at. So I think we've done this part. It's like walking down a faint memory. A vague dream. I like that run, I like the new run graphic. Here comes another wee cutscene. I look up the Amazon password. This is the same thing again.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong.
Oh golly, we're gonna
Empire. For the Empire.
we're gonna kill them all, I
Your
reckon.
stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Don't know what's going on.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the
Amazon
pod.
passwords. Definitely gonna be people to kill now. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Who'd have saw that coming? Flip a neck. Flippin' heck, what's that? That's... Who's that? Is he in my team? Oh, flippin' heck. How do we do this again? Pull. I'm pretty sure my chick's dead. Wait, who did that? Who did that to him? There's somebody running about in here. He's doing well. He's doing well, but where's... Who keeps killing you? They are. Don't know about this gun. I'll flip a neck. Why can I not take cover behind this thing? I'm dead. Can I jump over this? Can I do anything at all? Any of the mechanics of this game that you normally should be able to do, I don't seem to be able to do here. Okay. Battery level low. This is a terrible gun. Look at the recoil on this every time. For goodness sake. Well, the RTR is dead already. No ammo. Maybe this thing will be better for us anyway. Oh yeah, that's way better. Let's go, lads.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
Toot. Just climb up through all that stuff. Do the sprint. Do the sprint, man. It's definitely going to be another big battle blowout here.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Lots of bogies inbound.
Golly, we're going to get attacked here. Snipes. There's a lot of heals here. Got you, didn't I? I was just doing what you told me to do. Oh dear. No ammo, no ammo.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
I could use some ammo.
Has the life pod entered stasis mode?
We're almost there.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Where's this you're talking about, gang?
Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
Where is this heavy mech? Oh, flip. Jeepers creepers. There he is. Wait a second. Oh my days. This is tough. I think of both my guys down. I'm stuck. Have some fun with that one, son. Oh, sweet Jackson. He spotted me. He spotted me a couple of times here. Just get me with something each time.
Secure the target.
Heavy mech looked kind of like somebody in that.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
What did he do there?
Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes.
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online. Those soldiers are still alive.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now. Neutron bombardment underway.
My goodness. What's happening here?
The bunker is secure. Commander Javik.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire?
Just you, man. I think it's just you, Javik.
Adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
He'll be the vengeance.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Don't know what's going on. This is really, really ticking me off. I wanted to have the football on at the same time. Now I can't because Amazon's just not registering anything. So who knows what's going on there? What's the score? Still 1-0. So we're not missing anything at least. Okay. I need your help.
I saw what happened to your people. I know you must be grieving. But they died 50,000 years ago. My people are dying right now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Well, we got Protean in our squad, so that's fun. Yeah, when a Ravagana's sack breaks, that sounds absolutely sick.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Those slippy Cerberus characters.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
Okay. It's all a bit jerky here, isn't it?
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
We can trust him.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you.
Getting another vision here.
Fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Wow, somebody else has joined us.
And what exactly
That's
did I
very
experience
pleasing.
back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The
Oh,
battle
yeah.
has its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Here comes Liara Tiara.
Yes. Which?
Classic. The classic cutscene.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction. Our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could
Oh,
tell us how
golly.
to finish it.
He's gonna say that we're idiots.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits.
He's basically the shepherd of the Protheans.
A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
Aggression.
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
This guy even have a name. We just call him Prothean. Who's that guy?
Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Then I'd say you found an ally. The goal of this ship is to wipe the Reapers from existence.
But how far are you willing to go to achieve that goal?
That's to the ends of the galaxy.
Lies are easy to detect, but you seem to be telling the truth, Commander. For now.
This guy's really
We
got
found
us
this
on
in the
edge.
dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Flippin' heck, read the room, Liara.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think. What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No.
Nah, sorry, pal.
They did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
Liara, for goodness
Does
sake.
it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Wow.
Thank you for talking.
A lot of interesting dialogue.
I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
Right.
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
Probably still do.
Commander, you may count on me.
Javik.
I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Okay. Slam unlocked. Available in medical bay. What?
You have more questions, Commander?
Nothing more.
Commander.
Where the heck am I? Am I back in the ship? What's in here? Engineer Adams. Where's Tally?
Welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back. I'm sorry for that.
You owe me.
You can make up for it on this tour of duty.
Yes, sir.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an
Random.
Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's go down here and see Jack. Oh yeah, wait a second, we got her killed. Stacy's was probably the best thing that happened on that Collector's mission. The worst was that Garrus got killed. He should be here, shouldn't he? Just takes you to the same place. We can't go see, what was that guy called again? His Rabbi Saeed. He got killed as well. Medical. So I have to go to the medical bay to buy the slam. Is that what we're saying? Doesn't make any sense. This is where we used to hang out with Samara. This is, I thought life support was where, that's where Thane used to live. Is he coming back? Poker. On an Alliance ship. Kasumi, is she gonna come back? Or, more importantly, where is Miranda? Okay, something's happened here. Okay, wow. Flippin' heck. Liara's really set herself up here.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph, instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
Okay.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Gracious, just lurking up there. Liara, you gonna say hello first, are you? Or are you just gonna stand here closely and pretend to be looking at a phone?
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. I just wish our Prothean knew more about how dangerous their weapon might be.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
That's a dweeb response.
And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Gracious, she just...
Hello again, Shepard.
What's new?
What have you been up to since we last?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Why don't they keep the ship where it was?
Exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
She's just all work, isn't she? What we got here? What is this? How much does this cost? Okay, don't know what that was. Don't know what that was about. Thanks, Farron, anyway. What's this?
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
This is obviously old stuff, is it?
Enjoy your day.
Okay, thanks. Weird robot thing. Right, Garrus, where are you at, bro? Hey, you didn't used to be able to come the whole way down here. Well, who's gonna live down here without Garrus? There's Michelle, Dr. Michelle. Where's Legion? Surely he's got to be still on the ship. Who's that? That's that crazy robot lady.
Hello there, Commander.
How are you settling in, Doctor?
Good. I've been busy restocking supplies and running diagnostics. It's nice working alone in a fresh lab. I get to set up everything just the way I want. Anyway, now that you're here, I'd like to examine you.
Do you have concerns about my health?
You have an extensive number of cybernetic implants.
I died. Cerberus spent a fortune bringing me back.
I know. I just want to make sure everything checks out. It'll take no time.
After Cerberus, I'm not much on medical exams. No needles, right?
You get shot 20 times a day and a pinprick makes you nervous? I just need to run some implant diagnostics and take readings of your immune system. Your immune system is still a bit at odds with the foreign material. For your scarring to fully heal, you'll need to lower your stress levels.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Let compassion guide your decision-making, and the peace it brings should help you heal. Thank you for indulging me. Everything looks fine. May I help you at all?
No. It said something about going to the medical bay to upgrade my slam. Does it sit here? Somehow it costs 5,000 credits, but sure, why not? We'll give it a go. There we go. Purchase the slam. Purchase the slam, baby. Maybe we'll wrap this up here pretty soon, I think. Combat Information Center. See what's in the captain's cabin, shall we? Squad selection. What can he wear? I like this wee monocle. I think he's got loads. There's none of this loyalty thing or anything here, is there? This one gives me a lot more health. Excuse me, what is this? Yes, this is the one. I say I don't mind that. Forgot with the hoodie. No helmet. What's this lights mean? Combat Information Center. Looks like the footy's over, to be honest. Maybe we'll just play this for another 10 minutes. I don't want to talk to you. Journal, that's what we want. How do we do that? Well, how do we help these guys in Eden Prime then? Shrike Abyssal. Let's go to Asgard, baby.
Signal confirmed.
Flippin' heck. All the Reapers wanted to come. Tear. What does that mean? Oh, gracious.
Invasion successful. Reapers eluded.
What happens if they catch me? Okay, this is dangerous. I think I'm going to lose all these things if I die here, am I? Oh my days, they're fast.
Faster than light jump successful.
Wow. They were fast. What's this Shrike's Abyssal character? Gracious.
I found something.
10,000 creds. Not bad. Gotta get some more fuel. Looks like a bad loss for Arsenal in the end. 1-0. They can overcome that, maybe. Fuel.
Signal confirmed.
Yes.
I found something.
Bit of creds. Wow, that's not too bad. Okay, we've got to find one more thing here. What's that? An artifact? Batarian homeworld. Flippin' heck. They've got me. They ate me up. They flipping ate me up. Wow. Where was it? It was somewhere over here. It was here. Do you think we can manage it this time? It's too far away. It's too far away. Speedy Gonzalez.
Evasion successful.
Flippin' heck. Something here, why is this flashing up? Okay, let's go see our war assets.
Birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
Commander Shepard.
Okay, gang, I think that'll do. Tally.